Well, here we are, 102 birthday at Lions Drag Museum, and it helps me remind me of the old days of the bug holders clubs. How did that name get started? Well, Bud Hines was our president, and we didn't have a name yet. And they had his dad was in the roofing business, and they had a big yard up near Hollywood Boulevard, and everyone stopped there to go up the pass to go to the dry lakes. So he noticed us guys hanging around with our Model Ts and Model As, and he made fun of us by calling us a bunch of a-holes, because we looked like a bunch of loafers fooling around with cars. And he didn't realize we were going to be somebody someday. So he said, "You guys are a bunch of a-holes." So we were thinking of calling the club the A-hole Club, and Harlan Bridgers said, "No, you can't use that name. Let me think of a good name." So he came up with the Bug Holders Club. Picture of a bug holder, a barrel with a bug hole sitting on an angle with the Bug Holders Club. And do you know that these sons and grandsons are still sending me pictures of the old days when their grandfathers and stuff were in the Bug Holders Club. Thank you for your little visit here.
Thank you, Ed.
All right.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Happy
102.
Birthday. Happy birthday ahead and many more.
You're doing a great job.
Did a good job today.
Events like today at the Lions Museum, it just goes to show how many people love you in this industry and how well you're adored. And you're one of the true pioneers of the sport, and we appreciate everything you do.
We sure do.
And thank you to the Lions Museum, a great bunch of folks who did a wonderful job hosting the event.
Happy birthday. And many more.
And many more.
Happy birthday, Isky. Happy 102nd. Glad to be able to celebrate this with you and honor you and put you on our honorary board of directors for the Lions Automobile Museum. So happy to have you. We love you, and come back soon. How about 103? All right. Thanks, Isky. Bye-bye.
Hi, I'm Barry McGuire, president of McGuire's Car Wax. I've known Ed I'm going back, it was in the 50s when I met Ed. So we've been together all these years and following him, and he seems to me as alive now as he was back in the 50s, still telling his stories and working every day and focused and clear-minded and loving his people. And I asked him why. Why are you so joyful and happy all the time? He said, you know what, when I found out I was going into the war, I got drafted and I was going in, I found I better get right with God. He said, so I got right with God, got solid with God, and he's filled me with joy ever since. And I kind of like that story because it's my own story. So anyway, very special. My dear friend, happy 102nd.
Hi, Steve Gibbs, former NHRA guy and Nitro Revival guy now, and just for Ed, man, 102nd happy birthday. You know, what can I say? I've been in this sport for over 60 years. I feel like an apprentice when it comes to Isky and the involvement and the influence he had on the sport that I made a living at. And Ed, man, we love you, pal. Keep it going.
Hello, my name is Dennis Jones, and I've been a friend of Isky's since 1960. Ed Iskenderian used to come around Ack Miller Garage probably a couple times a month at least. My brother worked at Ack Miller's. I'm about a year and a half younger than my brother. My brother, along with Jerry Kugel and Stan Johnson, all worked at Ack Miller's in Pico Rivera in the early 60s, in the mid 60s. And I used to hang out there and built my high school car there. I graduated in '62 with it. But Ed used to furnish camshafts to us. We've been friends with Ed since that time, and I've known him, and he calls me, yeah, you're the sign painter guy, aren't you? Yeah, and he remembers. And yeah, I've known Ed. Ed's a great guy, and he seems like he hasn't changed since I remember him in 1960, 61. He's an amazing guy, and it's good to see him still with us and all this time and having fun and enjoying these events. Appreciate seeing him. Happy birthday, Ed.
Okay. My name is Elana Scherr. I live in North Hills, California, and I worked at Hot Rod Magazine for a long time, and when I was there, I used to run into Isky at every car show, and we had a bunch of birthday parties, and I remember sitting up in the mountains with him. It was at a party at somebody's place up there, and there were all these cool cars, and there were all of these other people who, to me, seemed much more important than like some newbie reporter from Hot Rod Magazine. And he sat down with me in the corner, and he told me so many stories. He told me the stories of the cams. He told me stories of doing the first T-shirts that anybody ever had. He told me stories about machining. He told me stories about Don Garlitz. And he spent so much time with me, and then he made sure I took a cookie when I left. So happy birthday, Ed. You've been a doll this whole time.
Carl and Barbara Topper. We're currently from Phoenix, Arizona. We spent a lot of time at Lions Drag Strip, and I spent a lot of time at your shop, Isky's shop. And I believe I spent a lot of time with your lead mechanic there, Bones. And appreciate everything you've done for the automotive industry, from off-road stuff to boats to you name it. You've been an inspiration to a lot of people. Keep up the good work, and at 102, I give you another 25, 30 years. Happy birthday from Carl and Barbara. Happy birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, darling.
I'm Brad Fanshaw, and it was about 10 years ago, Isky, that they plopped me down between you and Tommy Ivo at an autograph signing. My car show, Car Warriors, was on the air, and I was pretty proud of that, but I wasn't as proud as sitting with you for about an hour while I got some of the best stories ever. Happy birthday, my friend, and I hope there's many more for you, pal.
Ed, happy birthday. It's been a blessing to know you for so many years. This is Kim Kavonian. If you remember, Gary and I come out to your place and quite a few times, take you to lunch, and it's been fantastic. Thank you so much for being a dear friend. Happy birthday, Ed.
My name is Mike Thermos. Built a nitrous company. I've been around forever at Lions. Grew up at Lions. Lions was, I call it Lions University because we learned so much there. And Isky was such a mainstay there. Got to know him, watched his career, and I think we all hope we can go that long and enjoy life in drag racing and performance for many years to come. Happy birthday, Isky. You're loved by all. We all admire everything you've done in the industry. You've seen it all, and wishing you the best. Thanks.
Hey, my name is Cammie Edelbrock, and I am from the Los Angeles area. And Isky, happy birthday! My gosh, 102 years old. You are the coolest. Every time I see you, you love to tell me stories about my grandfather, and I so much appreciate it. As you know, I mean, I was 2 years old when my grandfather passed away, and I just love hearing your stories, your firsthand accountings of you and Vic Edelbrock Sr. And then, of course, you have little anecdotes about my dad, Junior, as well. So, and that's what you call him, Junior. So I just love it. I love knowing you, and it's an honor to be here and to celebrate your birthday. Yay, Isky. Thumbs up.
Mr. Iskenderian, I want to say happy birthday to you. This is Russ Faulkenberry. Back in the day when you and Jack Lufkin were running around, we were running the number 28 sprint car down at Ascot. And I hadn't met you at that time, but Dennis Jones had put Iskenderian racing cams and gold leaf letters on the side of the car, and I was looking for the day of meeting you. When you first came down to Ascot one night, I saw you climbing in and out of the dumpsters down there, thinking that you were a homeless gentleman at that time. That was my first impression of you, until you came over to the area of our pit area, and Mark Morgan, the driver of the car, was watching my expression of watching you, because I didn't know who you were at that time. And he came over, he goes, Russ, he goes, come on over here, I want to introduce you to Mr. Ed Iskenderian. I'm just going, oh God, are you kidding me? I had no clue, but that was my first impression of you, Ed, and it's been wonderful ever since. So I want to wish you a happy 102nd birthday, and God bless you in many days forward. Thank you.
Hey Ed, you're a lucky man to still be around at 102, and I'm sure we're going to see you for a lot more years. This is Ron Cambra from Cambra Speed Shop, and we love you, man, and happy birthday.
Hi, my name is Paul Lustner, and I'm an aerodynamicist and been involved with racing for a while. And I'm in from Burbank. This is my first time here, and I'm so impressed. Isky, I am so impressed, and I can't wait to meet you. I've seen so many of these beautiful parties that I've never been invited to or I miss, and so I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Isky, from Callie Oriole and the next generation of flight engineers and girls in cars.
My name is Carl Olson, and I first crossed paths with Ed Iskenderian in the pits at Lions Drag Strip back in the 1960s. Maybe even before that, might have been the 50s, but it was a very long time ago, and I've bumped into him so many places since. The grandstands in Turn 1 at Ascot Park Speedway on Saturday nights, watching the California Racing Association sprint cars with a bunch of great people that would gather up there whenever things weren't going on at Lions or the other drag strips around Southern California. I bumped into Ed at SEMA shows and other industry events, and I am so delighted to be able to wish him congratulations on his 102nd birthday. Keep going, Cam Father. We love you.
Hi, Ed. Bob Muravez here. You know me and my wife, Big Red. Always have you at our Super Bowl parties. I want to wish you a very happy 102 birthday. You keep on setting the bar higher than all of us can achieve. But somehow or other, you'll never be forgotten as far as I'm concerned. Thanks again, Isky. Happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Dee Lak. I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hi, Isky. I'm Pam Reddock. I'm from Minden, Nevada.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. It's a beautiful place, and you are such an innovator with your cams and everything, and looking at your life. It's a very, very innovative person. Happy birthday.
Absolutely. Happy birthday.
Hey, it's Dave Marek. I'm on the board of directors for the Lions Museum and Foundation. I don't know who you are, but apparently you're a big deal in the automotive world, but I guess, 102 is, geez, how do you do that? I need your secret. I'm trying to live up to it by, maybe drinking a little too much, or I don't know. But anyway, Isky, it's a great honor to be here with you, and I hope you enjoy your day and you have many more, because you're the most amazing man that I've met.
Happy birthday, Isky. I'm a car girl. I have a 66 Mustang convertible and a 41 pickup truck, and we got 4 others at home, and we follow you all around and just love you and everything that you've done for the hot rodding industry. God bless you on your birthday.
Hi, Ed, and happy birthday. We're from Costa Mesa. I'm formerly from Rockford Drag Strip. Saw you around the country in different places, and the very first t-shirt I owned as a kid that was logoed said Isky on it. Again, happy birthday and many more.
Take care.
Hey, Donnie Couch here, and we're celebrating Isky's 102nd birthday. I want to tell you happy birthday, Isky. Keep doing what you're doing, and one day I want to have a cigar with you.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Lucky Costa, and I live in beautiful Gardena, California, 90248, and I work on a TV show called Hot Rod Garage. Isky story. Here's an Isky story for you. A couple years back, I was at SEMA walking by. I saw Ed. I've known him on and off, actually just as a customer, not like I'm anyone doing anything crazy. And so me and my friend John McGann, editor-in-chief of Hot Rod Magazine, were walking through the crowd, and I said, "Hey Ed, what's going on?" He waved, and then he looked at John and he goes, "Hey, you interviewed me in 1998 or 7 or so, I don't know, some crazy number." And John was absolutely amazed by, "Yes, I absolutely did." We stood there and talked for a half hour. Great guy. Happy birthday, buddy. 102. Really?
Okay. Well, my name's Lynn Park, and I am a Cobra guy from way, way, way back when, and have been playing with cars, with cams from Ed Iskenderian, literally for the last 60-some years. I had a 56 Ford that I put a big Edsel motor in, and of course, when you're looking for a camshaft, what else? You got to go to Isky. My good friend's dog is named Isky. Talk about a name that is synonymous with cars and performance and all the things we do. And now he's lived to be 102 years old, and it's still with it. So happy birthday, Ed. Good to see you. Hope we see you next year for your 103rd.
Hey Ed, this is John McGann from Hot Rod Magazine, and I live in Gardena, 90245, and you may remember me. You visited my neighbor, Olin Tevis, your friend for a long time, and he brought you over to my shop. My shop is right next door to Olin's, and I slid out from under my car, and you said, "Hey, you're not a clean pants kind of guy." And you thought that was really cool that the person who is in charge of the magazine actually gets dirty and works on cars. And I still do every day. And happy birthday, Ed. Hope you have a great birthday today.
Hi, Ed. Happy birthday. Fast Eddie Salvatore from the Road Kings. Wishing you the best birthday ever. We got you a little gift from the Road Kings when I see you. And God bless you.
My name is Stephen Montrelli, and I'm here to celebrate Ed Iskenderian's birthday for his 102nd birthday, and we're very good friends. We see each other every once in a while at the Saturday night get-together. And years ago, when I was working and doing Chrysler Motors at my Montrelli Racing Engines shop, I was running the steel 426 Chryslers, and I put a different camshaft from Isky in it, and I was trying to figure out what Don Perdome was doing, because he was running just a little bit better than most everybody. So I had open Montrelli Racing Engines, and anyways, I told the story to Ed that I blew up 3 motors in a row, 3 Wednesdays at Orange County. We made 1 run and the motor was junk. And I put an aluminum motor together and there was no more problems. And the aluminum motor would flex and move around, and I guess that was the problem. The other ones would they couldn't flex, and they would break the heads, break the block, kick the rods out, everything. So I told Isky that story, and every time I seen Isky after that, he would call me over and he would tell the story to whoever was around him at the different shows that we were at. But anyways, I love Isky, and he's a great person, and I look forward to try to live as long as he does.
Isky, just want to say happy birthday. I'm an old drag racer. You've been over to the shop before. Worked with Bill Miller for many years. Always had an enormous regard for your skills and your personality. Happy birthday.
Hi, happy birthday, Isky. I'm a friend of Bob Gerardi, and I'm still loving your autographed book that I got from you a couple years ago. So anyhow, many more.
Give me your name.
I'm Gary Reynolds.
Hello, my name is Elmer Cerritos. I'm from the area of Piston Sipi Carrillo, and I'm here to wish Ed a happy 103rd birthday. Happy birthday, Ed. Love you.
Hey, it's Mike Spagnola, President and CEO of SEMA. It is amazing to be here today for Isky's 102nd birthday. You know, Ed was our very first president of SEMA in 1963, and rumor is that he didn't know he was going to be elected president, but he wasn't evidently at the meeting, and others elected him president because of his name. because of his reputation and because he was the most desirable name in the automotive industry. And so happy birthday, Ed. I don't think we ever knew back in 1963 that SEMA and the industry would be a $51 billion industry today with over 8,000 companies and millions of members. And it was because of you, Ed, and the people around you that had the foresight to create SEMA and to make it what it is today. So happy birthday, Ed. Congratulations on 102 years.
Hi, Doug Stokes, retired PR guy. And Isky's one of the heroes, of course. Monday was his birthday. We share a birthday, July the 10th. He's got 20 laps on me. So he's 103, and we ate at his favorite little hamburger joint over in Gardena. It's called Fabulous Burgers. And it was pretty good, actually. But I was running around because it was saying happy birthday, and we had the little cake. And the other people in there go, what the hell is that? What's the big deal? I went and said, that guy's 103 over there. And they were much more responsive at that point. Happy birthday, Isky. I love you. I've got a picture of me kissing you, and I have it on my computer. So, but this is quite a turnout. Everybody, I see everybody in the business is here, I guess, that are with us, including Dar Hawthorne. I appreciate it. Thanks, Dar. Happy day.
Danny Thompson, and now I'm from California, Mickey Thompson's son, and certainly a big, big happy birthday to one of the big icons in our industry. And there's so many stories about Isky, and there are a lot of Mickey Thompson Isky stories. And but the guy, oh man, you just think about Isky, you smile. You know, I mean, the guy's done so much, and he's got a memory that's like a sharp as a tack. He told me stories about my dad and how my dad always got stuff from him but never paid, but he said Isky got him back because he used him for advertising. So a lot of history there between Mickey Thompson and Iskenderian. But anyway, it's a great pleasure to wish Isky a happy birthday.